Welcome, adventurers. Today, we're going to completely reframe how you think about learning English. Forget about boring textbooks and homework. Seriously, think of it as an epic quest. And this right here, this is your enchanted map, the guide that will lead you to the incredible treasure of fluency. So, are you ready to get started? Every great adventure begins with that first step, right? And we're not just talking about learning a few new words. We're talking about reframing the whole process. These 6 habits we're about to cover, they aren't just tips. They are the essential skills you'll need to master, the actual weapons and spells you'll use to conquer English. And here it is, your quest map. First, we'll start with a mind-calming spell to get you in the right headspace. Then, we'll be learning from legends, people who've already walked this path. After that, it's time for the daily training ritual and mastering the art of the scribe. And finally, we'll look forward to your next great adventure. Let's dive in. Okay, our quest officially begins now. But look, before you can conquer a new language, you've got to face the dragon in the room, and that dragon is stress. Anxiety can be a huge barrier to learning, so our very first habit is like a spell to calm your mind and get you ready. This first spell, guided meditation, is all about relaxing. See, when you're calm, your brain is way more open to absorbing new things, like words and pronunciation, almost subconsciously. You're basically turning chill-out time into some serious, low-key learning time. And here's a really cool part. Every adventurer needs a guide, right? Well, you can actually customize your training by picking a mentor based on the accent you want to master. Want that classic British accent? Go with Caroline. Prefer American? The mindful movement has you covered. You're not just meditating. You're tuning your ear to the specific dialect you want to speak. How cool is that? Every hero needs some inspiration. And for our quest, the absolute best inspiration comes from legends who have already completed this journey. We're talking about other non-native speakers who've already reached that fluency you're aiming for. Okay, let's just be real for a second. This is important to remember. You are not alone in this struggle. Even super successful speakers like Lucy here will tell you straight up that this quest is tough. And you know what? Acknowledging that challenge is a huge part of the journey. It connects you with this massive community of other learners. By watching the stories of these legends, you'll see that fluency isn't some kind of impossible magic. Nope, it's the result of good strategy and just not giving up. They've been exactly where you are right now, and their stories give you both a roadmap and that dose of motivation you need when things get a little tricky. We have now arrived at the heart of our quest. This is the hero's training montage. You know, the part in the movie where the real work happens? These next 3 habits, these are the daily rituals that will build your strength and forge true, lasting fluency. First up in your training ritual, consistent guided practice. I'm talking about committing to a class every single day, like with the Lingoda Sprint challenge. Doing this makes sure you're always sharpening your skills with a real expert, so your abilities never get rusty. And check this out. For all that dedication, a true hero's reward is waiting. If you complete the quest, that's 1 class every day for 3 months, you can get 100% of your course fees back. Talk about a powerful reason to stick with your daily training. And like any good quest, you get to choose your difficulty level. The Super Sprint, that's for adventurers who are ready for an intense daily challenge with that ultimate prize. Or you can go for the regular sprint. It's more flexible, but still an incredibly effective way to train. All right, the second part of your daily ritual is all about training your body and your mind at the same time. This might sound a little weird, but working out to an English language fitness video is an amazing way to learn. You're not just exercising, you're hearing verbs, prepositions, and commands over and over in a super high energy context. It really works. And here is how you get a serious power-up. You can turn any boring chore, like cooking, cleaning, your commute, into a chance to learn. How? Just add audio. By layering in a podcast or an audiobook, you're turning what used to be dead time into active training time. It's a total game changer. A hero's journey is rarely a lonely one. To really master your skills, you have to practice them with other people. So this final habit is all about joining a guild, a community forum online where you can practice the art of writing or being a scribe. Becoming a great scribe is actually super simple. It just takes 3 steps. First, find your guild. Join a community that's built around something you already love, whether it's photography, video games, or cooking. Then, practice every day by writing comments and posts. And finally, and this is key, Actively ask for feedback to really sharpen your skills. And you don't need some kind of magic spell to get that feedback. Just using a simple, humble phrase like this one is an open invitation. Seriously, you will be amazed at how many people are happy to help you. They become your friendly editors, correcting your mistakes and helping you learn way faster. Well, we've reached the end of our map for today. The path is laid out, your toolkit is full of powerful new habits. The skills are yours, the strategies are clear. Now, your next great adventure can truly begin. So you are now fully equipped. This is your hero's toolkit. You've got the mind-calming spell for focus, the wisdom of legends for motivation, the daily rituals for strength, and the art of the scribe for precision. Each one of these habits is a powerful weapon in your arsenal. You know, the greatest journeys don't start with a map. They start with a single step. Your quest log is open, and it's waiting for its very first entry. So look at your new toolkit and decide, which habit, which adventure are you going to start with today? Your path to English mastery starts right now.